Hey y'all, this is Brett with Triple B Property Services Junk Removal. We do quite a bit more than junk removal, but we're trying to focus mostly on junk removal, but we've gotten a lot bigger jobs than that too. But the reason for this video today is I've been wanting to do this for a while and show y'all my rig, my truck and my trailer. I made some modifications to my dump trailer, and it's been busy. So finally getting around to it. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show y'all my truck, my trailer, and what I've done to it to help myself out. So this is the Triple B Services Ram Mobile. I call her Blue Steel. And I love this truck. She's a 2024 Ram Mega Cab. And that diesel motor pulls a full trailer all day long. I've got a 16-foot top shelf with 2-foot walls dump trailer, and I absolutely love this trailer. I mean, it's built like an absolute bomb shelter, we'll just say that. I think the only thing that I would have to complain about at all on it is the paint. They paint it any color you want, but they're not professional painters, they're professional trailer builders. But I mean, the trailer is just bulletproof. I got the upgraded 8K axles, and it came with 14 ply tires, which is fantastic. I mean, rather than upgrade just the tires, I got the 8K axles, and it was a pretty reasonable upgrade. I built the walls all the way around, and then of course painted them the same Patriot blue, and I put small D-rings for bungee cords. I built a front small wall, like a little kicker wall right here, next to where my tarp rolls up. And then I put a 3-inch PVC up there, and I screwed it in so the tarp rolls up over the top of that. And I've also put a 3/4-inch PVC through. There's a little like a little pocket in the tarp right here, and I put that 3/4-inch PVC through there, and then I ran a bolt through it. And it's holding pretty good. I mean, I've used it quite a bit. I probably need to put another washer in here just to keep it from going all the way through, but it's holding up really well. It works good to keep that tarp stiff. I just put my rope on here with the little quick connect, and then throw it over the end, and then I can pull it all the way. And then, like I said, the PVC there just lets it sort of roll up over the top, nice and smooth. This single piston in the front, man, if y'all are even contemplating what to get, whether you're going to get the scissor underneath or this, get this all day long. I lifted some of the heaviest loads you can think of, and it has never even burped on me. They got steps here. I wish it had a little bit more, like right in here, another step. I may weld one on there myself. But these fenders are super sturdy, and I stand on them all the time. Hell, even the taillights that they say don't stand on, these are sturdy as a rock. I stand on them all the time. I step up there and then get on the fender because I'm a little vertically challenged at 5'8". And then I built walls on the back here. I'm probably going to rebuild these uprights just because I cut them down, and so now they wobble a little bit, and I put shims in there. But I just don't like the way it's performing. But on here, I've put some hooks, so when the tarp comes over, I hook the eyelets of the tarp here, and then here and here, and it holds it pretty nice. And then I just use a few bungee cords along the side where I told you I put those D-rings, and that works out really well. And of course, I've got a spare tire because you don't want to do this job with a trailer like this without a spare tire. I've already had to replace one, and by the way, go to Discount Tire and get your tires and get the certificate for $30, and it's a free replacement no matter what the reason it blows out for life. So just do that, and then get yourself a Ram. Oh, Blue Steel here. She doesn't even know that big old trailer's back there. But tools wise, I got a Gorilla cart. That helps a lot. Of course, I keep a cooler full of water, and then maybe a road soda or two for after when the job is done. Keep this, I think it's a 30-gallon barrel, and I keep heavy tools in it when we're traveling so it doesn't blow out. And then of course, you know, my tools, I've got garden rakes and shovels and shop push brooms and a regular straw broom and a snow shovel. The snow shovel is, man, I got to tell you, this snow shovel I have used more than anything I can think. But, you know, I've used the plastic one. People are like, oh, plastic one, but the plastic one works fine. And of course, I got the dolly that's got, it opens up, these wheels come down and you can put it on all fours and pull a whole bunch of stuff, not just use it like a hand truck. Like I said, I've got, you know, the brooms and the rakes, regular leaf rake, both types of shovels, square spade shovel, and what else? Oh, my ramps. I got these ramps from Harbor Freight, and I love them. They're aluminum and they're light, and I can roll. Rather than pull out my heavy duty ramps that I use when I load my excavator and stuff like that, I use these, and I can roll that cart or the dolly right up into the trailer and dump stuff off in there. Man, it is a freaking lifesaver. I love this little ramp. It's sturdy. I mean, I walk up it with a full load on that cart or on there. Like I'll have refrigerators or what have you. I even moved a old gun safe one time, and you know how heavy those are. Right up this ramp, no problem. But yeah, that's the rig, y'all. We're getting it done out here in Texas, and hope to make contact with y'all if y'all are out here in East Texas and you see this. We're north and east of Houston. If you know where Livingston is, we're out in that area, about 40 miles to the east of Livingston. So if you're watching this and you need our services, give us a call. One more thing. One of my mascots, man. This is Echo. This is my boy. This is my little faithful boy, huh, Echo? This is my good boy. He's a little homeless dude. And there's my Arrow. She came with the ranch. She came with this property. And she's a great ranch dog. She's a good girl. And then that little dude right there, that's Echo's brother. They were the little homeless guys we found. And my wife can't say no. And then there's one more. There's more than one more, but this little dude right here, he's one of the best dogs. He's part Great Pyrenees, and he's a good boy. That's my father-in-law's truck, by the way. He's got a Ram too. So I also wanted to show y'all inside my rig. Inside here, I've got lots of hand tools. I've got a electric chainsaw. Usually if I go out and I think I might need a chainsaw, I carry my gas-powered chainsaw, but I keep this electric one, this battery-powered chainsaw. It cuts just about everything, y'all. It'll cut anything and everything that a Sawzall will, but I have a Sawzall too, because you never know when you're gonna have to cut metal and stuff. I've got hand tools in here. I've got some drill bits. This is a set, lug nut set, so I can do any and all size lug nuts. You know, I've got mini sledge. I've got wire cutters, small pry bars. I've got large pry bars in the back. A couple regular hammers. You know, I've got some extra Sawzall blades down in there. Stuff like that. I've actually got some tin snips down in here. Lots of stuff that I've used and just put in here, and then got my power tools in here. I got my impact driver with a lug socket on there. I got a grinder, so I can grind just about anything. I've got a cordless drill. I've got a cordless impact driver. I've got all the bits and everything for the drivers, extra batteries, stuff like that. It's just always good to have the power tools to do stuff. And I mean, as you can see, man, I like Harbor Freight. I use these things and use them and use them and use them. And then, you know, if they go bad, sometimes they do, but it's rare. But if they go bad, I just buy a new one. They're not very expensive. I've got this air pump here for pumping up tires. I mean, this thing is great. You set it what PSI you want, fire and forget. Got one of those blow molded kits full of different size sockets. Back behind here, can't see it, but in there, there's a plug kit for plugging tires if they're pluggable. I've got my little divider here. In this one, I've got some ratchet straps, smaller ratchet straps. And I got to tell y'all, man, let's see. Oh yeah, here's one right here. these right here, these Rhino USA, man, these self-retractable straps for small stuff. That's a 2-inch strap, but like they're pretty short. They're like 10 feet. But you know, if you're not strapping down a large piece of equipment and you don't need a super long strap, those are self-retracting and they're amazing freaking straps. But in there's a bunch more small ratchet straps. Of course, I keep my vest and hard hat for going to the dump. Landfill requires it around here. Always have an extra shirt because I get nasty, and you know, just take off the nasty one, put a clean one on. These are, you know, large ratchet straps. Got some rags to wipe stuff down if I need to, you know, whatever it is, even if it's not a customer, even if it's my stuff. But I always keep these large ratchet straps. And then if I'm taking my excavator somewhere, I don't have it in the truck now, but you know, I've got the chain binders and the chains and all that stuff for strapping down excavators and all that. But I keep my truck loaded like this, and you know, it's very handy. I keep it organized. That way I'm not hunting for stuff. It's not flying all over my truck. I know where it is. I've got these things open right now, but they do close if I need to close them up. But stay organized, y'all. It's key, man.